Welcome to Prophets of Babel with your host, Janine. Today we are continuing with the plates of brass, the Torah of Moses, Third Sefer of Moses, also known as the Book of Moses. And we are starting at chapter 42, where we left off. I am no longer going to show myself because it takes up too much of the screen. So I'm going to just share my screen so you can read the scriptures if you would like. All right, chapter 42, the trumpets of silver. And it came to pass that Moses came out from the tent, saying, Make thee 2 trumpets of silver, of a whole piece shalt thou make them, that thou mayest use them for the calling of the assembly and for the journeyings of the camps. And the Levites shall blow the trumpets. And when the Levites shall blow them, all the assembly shall assemble together to the door of the tabernacle of the congregation before Yahweh. And if they blow but with one trumpet, then the heads of the thousands of Israel shall gather themselves. And when ye blow an alarm, then the camps that lie on the east parts shall go forward. When ye blow an alarm the second time, then the camps that lie on the south shall take their journey. They shall blow an alarm for their journeys. But when the congregation is to be gathered together, ye shall blow, but ye shall not sound an alarm. And if ye go to war in your land against the enemy that oppresseth you, then the Levites shall blow an alarm with the trumpets. And ye shall be remembered before Yahweh, your Elohim, and ye shall be saved from your enemies. Also, in the day of your gladness, and in your solemn days, and in the beginnings of your months, the Levites shall blow with the trumpets over the burnt offerings and over the sacrifices of the peace offerings. And it came to pass that the trumpets were made, and were thus given to the Levites throughout the camps, that Levites that were amongst the people could sound the call, even as Moses had spoken by the will of Yahweh. Chapter 43, Israel leaves the mount of Ha Elohim. And it came to pass on the 20th day of the second month in the second year that the cloud was taken up from off the tabernacle of the testimony. And Israel took their journey out of the wilderness of the mount of Ha Elohim, and the cloud rested in the wilderness of Paran. And they first took their journey according to the instruction of Yahweh by the hand of Moses and Zipporah. In the first place went the standard of the camp of the tribe of Judah according to their armies, and over his host was Nahshon, the son of Amminadab, and over the host of the tribe of Issachar was Nathaniel, the son of Zur. And over the host of the tribe of Zebulun was Eliab, the son of Helon. And it came to pass that the tabernacle was taken down, and the sons of Gershon and the sons of Merari set forward, bearing the tabernacle, and the standard of the camp of Reuben set forward according to their armies. And over his host was Eliezer, the son of Shadur. And over the host of the tribe of Simeon was Shulameel, the son of Zerushadai. And over the host of the tribe of Gad was Eliasaph, the son of Duel. And the Kohathites set forward, bearing the sanctuary, and other did set up the tabernacle against they came. And the standard of the camp of Ephraim set forward according to their armies. And over his host was Elishama, the son of Immihud. And over the host of the tribe of Manasseh was Gamaliel, the son of Pedazar. And over the host of the tribe of Benjamin was Abidan, the son of Gideoni. And the standard of the camp of Dan set forward, which was the rearward of all the camps throughout their host. And over his host was Ahizar, the son of Ammishaddai. And over the host of the tribe of Asher was Pagiel, the son of Okran. And over the host of the tribe of Naphtali was Ahira, the son of Enon. Thus were the journeys of Israel according to their armies when they set forward. And it came to pass that Zipporah, the wife of Moses, went all the way of the earth. And Moses wept, and he called for Jethro, her father, and her sisters and her brother, and they came and they wept with Moses and his two sons. And after their days of mourning had passed, Jethro took his family and left Israel. But Hobab, the brother of Zipporah, did stay with Moses. And it came to pass that Moses said unto Hobab, the son of Jethro, the Midianite, Moses, father-in-law, we are journeying unto the place which Yahweh said, I will give it you. Come thou with us, and we will do thee good, for Yahweh hath spoken good concerning Israel. And Hobab said unto him, I will not go, but I will depart to mine own land and to my own kindred. And Moses said, leave us not, I pray thee, for as much as thou knowest how we are to encamp in the wilderness, and thou mayest be to us instead of eyes. And it came to pass, if thou go with us, yea, it shall be that what goodness Yahweh shall do unto us, the same will we do unto thee. And they departed from the mount of Ha Elohim 3 days' journey, and the ark of the covenant of Yahweh went before them in the 3 days' journey to search out a resting place for them. And the cloud of Yahweh was upon them by day when they went out of the camp. And it came to pass when the ark set forward that Moses said, rise up, Yahweh be, and let thine enemies be scattered, and let them with hate that hate thee flee before thee. And when it rested, Moses said, O Yahweh, unto the many thousands of Israel. Chapter 44, the prophets of Israel. And it came to pass that the people complained, and it displeased Yahweh, and Yahweh heard it, and his anger was kindled. And the fire of Yahweh came and burnt among them, and consumed them that were in the uttermost parts of the camp. And the people cried unto Moses. And when Moses prayed unto Yahweh, the fire did stop. And Moses called the name of the place Taberah, because the fire of Yahweh burnt among them. And it came to pass that the mixed multitude that was among them fell a lusting after other foods. And Israel also wept again and said, who shall give us flesh to eat? We remember the fish which we did eat in Egypt freely, and the cucumbers and the melons and the leeks and the onions and the garlic. But now our soul is dried away. There's nothing at all besides this manna before our eyes. And the manna was as coriander seed, and the color thereof was the color of dar, which is pearl. And the people went about and gathered it and ground it in mills or beat it in a mortar and baked it in pans and made cakes of it. And the taste of it was the taste of fresh oil. And when the dew fell among the camp in the night, the manna fell upon it. And it came to pass that Moses heard the people weep throughout their families, every one in the door of their tent. And the anger of Yahweh was kindled greatly. Moses also was displeased. And Moses said unto Yahweh, wherefore hast thou afflicted thy servant? And wherefore have I not found favor in thy sight? That thou layest the burden of all this people upon me. Have I conceived all these people? Have I begotten them? That they should say unto me, carry them in thy bosom, as a nursing father beareth the suckling child unto the land which was swearest unto our fathers. Whence should I have flesh to give unto all these people? For they weep unto me, saying, give us flesh that we may eat. And I am not able to bear all these people alone. Behold, it is too heavy for me. And if thou deal thus with me, kill me, I pray thee, out of hand, if I have found favor in thy sight, and let me not see my own wretchedness. And Yahweh said unto Moses, gather unto me 70 men and women of the elders of Israel, whom thou knowest to be the elders of the people and officers over them. bring them unto the tabernacle of the congregation, that they may stand there with thee, and I will come and talk with thee there. And I will take of the breath which is upon thee, and I will put it upon them, and they shall bear the burden of the people with thee, that thou bear it not thyself alone. And say thou unto the people, sanctify yourselves again tomorrow, and ye shall eat flesh. For ye have wept in the ears of Yahweh, saying, who shall give us flesh to eat? For it was well with us in Egypt. Wherefore Yahweh will give you flesh, and you shall eat. Ye shall not eat 1 day, nor 2 days, nor 5 days, neither 10 days, nor 20 days, nor even a whole month. But ye shall eat of it until it comes out of your nostrils, and it be loathsome unto you, because you have despised Yahweh, which is among you. And ye have wept before Yahweh, saying, why came we forth out of Egypt? And Moses said, the people among whom I am are 600,000 footmen. And thou hast said, I will give them flesh, that they may eat a whole month. Shall the flocks and the herds be slain for them to suffice them? Or shall all the fish of the sea be gathered together for them to suffice them? And Yahweh said unto Moses, is the hand of Yahweh waxed short? Thou shalt see how now whether my word shall come to pass unto thee or not. And it came to pass that Moses went out and told the people the words of Yahweh, and gathered the 70 men and women of the elders, and set them round about the tabernacle. And Yahweh came down in a cloud, and spake unto Moses, and took of the breath that was upon him, and gave it unto the 70 elders. And it came to pass that when the breath rested upon these 70, they prophesied and did not cease. But there too that remained in the camp, and the breath rested upon them, and they prophesied in the camp. And there ran a young man and told Moses, and said, two do prophesy in the camp. And Joshua the son of Nun, the servant of Moses, spoke, saying, my Lord, Moses forbid them. And Moses said unto him, envieth thou for my sake? Would Yahweh that all of the people of Yahweh were prophets, and that Yahweh would put the breath upon every one of them. And Moses got him into the camp, he and the elders of Israel. And it came to forth that there went forth a wind from Yahweh, and brought quails from the sea, and let them fall by the camp, as it were a day's journey on this side, and as it were a day's journey on the other side, round about the camp, and as it were 2 cubits high upon the face of the earth. And the people stood up all that day and all that night and all the next day, and they gathered the quails. They spread them all abroad for themselves round about the camp. And while the flesh was yet between their teeth, ere it was chewed, the wrath of Yahweh was kindled against the people, and Yahweh smote the people with a very great plague. And Moses called the name of that place Kibroth Hattaavah, because there they buried the people that lusted. So I have heard some people say that the 70 were of the Melchizedek, the higher priesthood, and that they couldn't live with the people with the lower priesthood, because that the people couldn't live by the higher priesthood, and that those 70 had to leave the camp and go elsewhere to live the higher priesthood. So this book is very different than that. These 70 were called to help Moses so that he didn't have to be father to 600,000 alone. Chapter 45, Moses, prophet of Yahweh. And it came to pass that the people journeyed from Kibroth Hattaavah unto a place in the wilderness, and there they did abode. And there in the wilderness did Moroni and Aaron speak against Moses, because of the woman whom he had married and had sent for after the death of Zipporah, his wife. For he had married many women as a prince of Egypt. And he did send for Kashet, one of his wives, to be with him as he sojourned in Israel, that he should no longer mourn the passing of Zipporah. And Miriam said unto Aaron, hath Yahweh indeed spoken only by Moses? Hath he not spoken also by us? And Yahweh did hear it. And Yahweh spake suddenly unto Moses, and unto Aaron, and unto Miriam, come out, ye three, unto the tabernacle of the congregation. And they three came out. And Yahweh came down in the pillar of the cloud and stood in the tabernacle, in the door of the tabernacle, and called Aaron and Miriam. And they both came forth. And the voice said, hear now my words. If there be a prophet among you, I, Yahweh, will make myself known unto them in a vision, and I will speak unto them in a dream. But with my servant Moses, behold, with him I will speak face to face, even apparently, and not in dark speeches. And the similitude of Yahweh shall he behold. Wherefore, then were ye not afraid to speak against my servant Moses? And the anger of Yahweh burned against them, and he departed. And the cloud separated from off the tabernacle, and behold, Miriam became Zaraat, and Aaron looked unto Miriam, and behold, she was cursed. Let's find out what that means. We have to look it up in the back of the book. For some reason, I have a faint remembrance of a story that said she got the skin disease. And Aaron said unto Moses, alas, my Lord, I beseech thee, lay not the sin upon us wherein we have done foolishly, and wherein we have sinned. Let her not be as one dead, of whom the flesh is half consumed, when he cometh out of the womb of his mother. And Moses cried unto Yahweh, saying, heal her now, O God, I beseech thee. And Yahweh said unto Moses, if her father had but spit in her face, should she not be ashamed 7 days? Let her be shut out from the camp 7 days, and after that let her be received in again. And it came to pass that Miriam was shut out of the camp 7 days, and the people journeyed not till Miriam was brought in again. Wow, that is scary. That's a lesson you won't forget. Chapter 46, the spies. And it came to pass that the people of Israel removed from their place in the wilderness and pitched in the wilderness elsewhere, that the sins of Aaron and Miriam be forgotten. And there it came to pass that Yahweh spake unto Moses, saying, send thou men, that they may search the land of Canaan, which I give unto my children Israel. Of every tribe of their fathers shall ye send a man, except Levi, and every one a ruler among them. But from Levi thou shalt send none. And by the instruction of Yahweh did Moses send them from the wilderness. All those men were heads of Israel. And these are their names: of the tribe of Reuben, Shemua, the son of Sacher; of the tribe of Simeon, Shaphat, the son of Hori; of the tribe of Judah, Caleb, the son of Jephunneh; of the tribe of Issachar, Egal, the son of Joseph; of the tribe of Zebulun, Gideon, the son of Sodi; of the tribe of Dan, Amiel, the son of Gamali; of the tribe of Naphtali, Nabi, the son of Vophshi; of the tribe of Gad, Gul, the son of Makai; of the tribe of Asher, Zethar, the son of Michael; of the tribe of Joseph, namely of the tribe of Ephraim, Joshua, the son of Nun; of the tribe of Joseph, namely of the tribe of Manasseh, Gadai, the son of Susi; of the tribe of Benjamin, Palti, the son of Raphu. Those were the names of the men which Moses sent to spy out the land, and Moses called Joshua the son of Nun to lead them. And it came to pass that Moses sent them to spy out the land of Canaan, and said unto them, Get ye up this way southward, and go ye up into the mountain, and see the land, what it is, and the people that dwelleth therein, whether they be strong or weak, few or many, and see the land in which they dwell, whether it be good or bad, fat or lean, and whether there be wood therein or not. And see the people of the land, and what cities they be that they dwell in, whether in tents or in strongholds. And in this ye shall be of good courage, and bring back of the fruit of the land, for now is the time of the first ripe grapes. And it came to pass that they went up and searched the land from the wilderness, and they ascended by the south. And they came unto a brook, and cut down from thence a branch of one cluster of grapes. And they bare it between two upon a staff. And they brought of the pomegranates and of the figs. And it came to pass that the men returned from searching of the land after 40 days. And upon their return, they came unto Moses and to Aaron and to all the congregation of Israel, and brought back word unto them and unto all the congregation, and showed unto them the fruit of the land. And they spoke unto Moses, saying, We came unto the land whither thou sent us, and surely it floweth with milk and honey, and this is the fruit of it. Nevertheless, the people be strong that dwell in the land, and the cities are walled and very great. And moreover, we saw the children of giants there. Giants dwell in the land of the south, and the Hittites and the Jebusites and the Amorites dwell in the mountains, and the Canaanites dwell by the sea and by the coast of Jordan. And Caleb stilled the people before Moses and said, Let us go up at once and possess it, for we are well able to overcome it. But the men that went up with him said, We be not able to go up against the people, for they are stronger than we. And they brought up an evil report of the land which they had searched on behalf of Israel, saying, The land through which we have gone to search it is a land that eateth up the inhabitants thereof, and all the people that we saw in it are men of great stature. And there we saw the giants, and we were in our own sight as grasshoppers. Therefore, so would we be in their sight also. And all the congregation lifted up their voice and cried, and the people wept that night. Chapter 47, the rebellion. And it came to pass that all of Israel murmured against Moses and against Aaron all the night and into the next day. And the whole congregation said unto themselves, Would Ha Elohim that we had died in the land of Egypt, or would Ha Elohim that we had died in the wilderness? And wherefore hath Yahweh brought us unto this land to fall by the sword, that our wives and our children should be a prey? And were it not better for us to return to Egypt? And thus is what? And thus did they say one to another, Let us make a captain, and let us return to Egypt. Then Moses and Aaron fell on their faces before all the assembly of the congregation of Israel. And it came to pass that Joshua the son of Nun, and Caleb the son of Jephunneh, which were of them that searched the land, rent their clothes. And they spake unto all the company of Israel, saying, The land which we passed through to search it is an exceedingly good land. If Yahweh delight in us, then he will bring us into this land and give it to us, a land which floweth with milk and honey. Only rebel not ye against Yahweh, neither fear ye the people of the land, for they are bread for us. Their defense is departed from them, and Yahweh is with us. Fear them not. And after they had said this, behold, all the congregation bade stone them with stones. And it came to pass that the splendor of Yahweh appeared in the tabernacle of the congregation before all of Israel. And Yahweh said unto Moses, How long will this people provoke me? How long will it be before they believe me? For all the signs which I have shown among them, I will smite them with the pestilence and disinherit them. I will make of thee a greater nation and mightier than they. And Moses said unto Yahweh, Then the Egyptians shall hear it, For they brought us up this people in thy might from among them. And they will tell it to the inhabitants of this land, for they have heard that thou, O Yahweh, art among this people, that thou, O Yahweh, art seen face to face, and that thy cloud standeth over them, and that thou goest before them by day in a pillar of cloud and in a pillar of fire by night. Now, if thou shalt kill all this people as one man, then the nations which have heard the fame of thee will speak, saying, because Yahweh is not able to bring this people into the land which he sware unto them, therefore he has slain them in the wilderness. And now I beseech thee, let the power of my Lord be great, according as thy angel has spoken, saying, Yahweh is long-suffering and of great mercy, forgiving iniquity and transgression, and by no means clearing the guilty, visiting the iniquity of the fathers upon the children unto the third and fourth generation. Pardon, I beseech thee, the iniquity of this people according unto the greatness of thy mercy, and as thou hast forgiven this people from Egypt, even until now. And Yahweh spake unto Moses and unto Aaron, saying, how long shall I bear with this evil congregation which does murmur against me? I have heard the murmurings of Israel, which they murmur against me. Therefore say unto them, as truly as I live, saith Yahweh, and as ye have spoken in my ears, so will I do to you. Your carcasses shall fall in this wilderness, and all that were numbered of you according to your whole number from 20 years old and upward which have murmured against me. Doubtless ye shall not come into the land concerning which I swore to make you dwell therein, save Caleb the son of Jephunneh and Joshua the son of Nun, which are little ones, which ye said should be a prey, them will I bring in. They shall know the land which ye have despised. But as for you, your carcasses, they shall fall in this wilderness. And your children shall wander here in the wilderness for 40 years, and bear your unfaithfulness until your carcasses be wasted in the wilderness. After the number of days in which he searched the land, even 40 days, each day for a year, shall ye bear your iniquities, even 40 years, and ye shall know my breach of promise. I, Yahweh, have said, I will surely do it until all this evil congregation that are gathered together against me in this wilderness shall be consumed, and there they shall die. And I have pardoned thee according to the word of my servant Moses, but as truly as I live, all the earth shall be filled with my glory. And because all those men which have seen my glory and my miracles, which I did in Egypt and in the wilderness, and have tempted me now these 10 times, and have not hearkened to my voice, surely they shall not see the land which I swore unto their fathers, neither shall any of them that provoked me see it, but my servant Caleb, because he had another spirit with him, and hath followed me fully, him will I bring into the land wherein to he went, and his seed shall possess it. Tomorrow turn ye and get you into the wilderness, following the path along the sea. And it came to pass that the men which Moses sent to search the land, who returned and made all the congregation to murmur against him by bringing up a slander upon the land, even those men that did bring up that evil report upon the land, died by the plague before Yahweh. But Joshua, the son of Nun, and Caleb, the son of Jephunneh, which were the men that went to search the land, lived still. And it came to pass that Moses told these sayings unto all of Israel, and the people mourned greatly. And it came to pass that a part of the people rose up early in the morning and got them up into the top of the mountain, saying, Lo, we be here, and will go up unto the place which Yahweh hath promised, for it is ours. And Moses said, Wherefore now do ye transgress the mouth of Yahweh? Yahweh has said, Ye shall not go. Therefore ye shall not prosper. Go not up, for Yahweh is not among you, lest ye be smitten by your enemies, and ye shall fall by the sword, because ye are turned away from Yahweh. Therefore Yahweh will not be with you. But they presumed to go up to the hilltop. Nevertheless, the ark of the covenant of Yahweh and Moses departed not out of the camp. Then the Amalekites came down, and the Canaanites which dwelled in that hill, and smote them and discomfited them. Chapter 48, the fall of Israel. And it came to pass that when they failed to obtain the land of promise, Korah, the son of Izhar, the son of Kohath, the son of Levi, and Dathan and Abiram, the sons of Eliab, and On, the son of Pelah, sons of Reuben, took men. And they rose up before Moses with certain men of Israel, 250 heads of the assembly, well known in their congregation, men of renown. And they gathered themselves together against Moses and against Aaron, and said unto them, Ye take too much upon you, seeing all the congregation are holy, every one of them, and Yahweh is among us. Wherefore then lift ye up yourselves above the congregation of Yahweh? And when Moses heard it, he fell upon his face, and he spake unto Korah and unto all his company, saying, Even tomorrow Yahweh will show who are his and who is holy, and will cause to come near unto him. Even they whom he hath chosen will he cause to come near unto him. And Moses said unto Korah and all his company, This do, take you censers, and put fires therein, and put incense in them before Yahweh tomorrow. And it shall be that those whom Yahweh doth choose, they shall be holy. Ye take too much upon you, ye sons of Levi. Hear, I pray you, ye sons of Levi, it seemeth it but a small thing unto you that the Elohim of congregation hath separated you from the congregation of Israel, to bring you near to himself, to do the service of the tabernacle of Yahweh, and to stand before the congregation to minister unto them. And Yahweh hath brought thee near to him, and all thy brethren, the sons of Levi, with thee. And seek ye the high priesthood also? Therefore, both thou and all thy company are gathered together against Yahweh. And what is Aaron, that ye murmur against him? And it came to pass that Moses sent to call Dathan and Abiram, the sons of Eliab, which said, We will not come up. It is a small thing that thou hast brought us up out of the land that floweth with milk and honey, to kill us in the wilderness, except thou make thyself altogether a king over us. Moreover, thou hast not brought us into a land that floweth with milk and honey, or giveth us an inheritance of fields and vineyards. Wilt thou put out the eyes of those men? We will not come up. And it came to pass that after this, Moses was very wroth, and said unto Yahweh, Respect not thou their offering. I have not taken one ass from them, neither have I hurt one of them. And it came to pass that the following day, they took every man his censer, and put fire in them, and laid incense therein, and stood in the door of the tabernacle of the congregation with Moses and Aaron. And Korah gathered all the congregation against them unto the door of the tabernacle of the congregation, and the glory of Yahweh appeared unto all the congregation. And Yahweh spoke unto Moses and Aaron, saying, separate yourselves from among this congregation, that I might consume them in a moment. And Moses and Aaron fell upon their face and said, O Yahweh, Elohim of the spirits of all flesh, shall one man sin, and wilt thou be wroth with all of the congregation? And Yahweh spake unto Moses, saying, speak unto the congregation, saying, get you up from about the tabernacle of Korah, Dathan, and Abiram. And it came to pass that Moses rose up and came unto Dathan and Abiram, and the elders of Israel followed him. And Aaron spoke unto the congregation for Moses, saying, depart, I pray you, from the tents of these wicked men, and touch nothing of theirs, lest ye be consumed in all their sins. So they got up from the tents of Korah, Dathan, and Abiram on every side. And Dathan and Abiram came out and stood in the doors of their tents, and their wives and their sons and their little children. And Moses said, hereby ye shall know that Yahweh hath sent me to do all these works, for I have not done them of my own heart. If these men die the common death of all men, or if they be visited after the visitation of all men, then Yahweh hath not sent me. But if Yahweh make a new thing, and the earth open her mouth and swallow them up with all that appertain unto them, and they go down quick into the pit, then ye shall understand that these men have provoked Yahweh. And it came to pass, as he had made an end of speaking all these words, that the ground that was under them split apart, and the earth opened her mouth and swallowed them up, and their houses, and all the men that appertained unto Korah, and all their goods. They and all that belonged to them went down alive into the pit, and the earth closed upon them, and they perished from among the congregation. And all Israel that were round about them fled at the cry of them, for they said, lest the earth swallow us up also. And there came out a fire from Yahweh and consumed the 250 men that offered incense. And it came to pass that on the next day, that all the congregation of Israel murmured against Moses and against Aaron, saying, ye have killed the people of Yahweh. And it came to pass that when the congregation was gathered against Moses and against Aaron, that they looked toward the tabernacle of the congregation, and behold, the cloud covered it, and the glory of Yahweh appeared. And Moses and Aaron came before the tabernacle of the congregation, and Yahweh spake unto Moses, saying, get ye up from among this congregation, that I may consume them, as in a moment. And Moses and Aaron fell upon their faces. And Moses said unto Aaron, take a censer, and put fire therein from off the altar, and put on incense, and go quickly unto the congregation, and make an atonement for them. And there is wrath gone out from Yahweh, and the plague is begun. And Aaron took as Moses instructed, and ran into the midst of the congregation, and behold, the plague was begun among the people. And he put on incense and made an atonement for the people. And Aaron stood between the dead and the living, and the plague was stayed. And it came to pass that they that died in the plague were 14,700, besides them that died about the matter of Korah. And it came to pass that Aaron returned unto Moses unto the door of the tabernacle of the congregation, and the plague was stayed. So it says an exorcist, an exorcistic technique, a fumigation by incense, by cleaning the air to chase away any unclean spirits. This appears to be a physical illness leading to death caused by a spiritual condition. Chapter 49. And it came to pass that Moses sought to appease Israel and went unto Yahweh, saying, Lord, show me how to let thy people know who shall lead them. And Yahweh spake unto Moses, saying, Speak unto Israel, and take of every one of them a rod, according to the house of their fathers, of all heads of their houses, according to the house of their fathers, 12 rods. Write thou the name of man upon his rod, and thou shalt write the name of Aaron upon the rod of Levi. For one rod shall be for the head of the house of their fathers. And in the tabernacle of the congregation thou shalt lay them up before the testimony, where I will meet with you. And it came to pass that the rod of the man whom I shall choose shall blossom, and I will make to cease from me the murmurings of Israel, whereby they murmur against you. And it came to pass that Moses spake unto Israel, and every one of the heads of their houses gave him a rod apiece, for each head one, according to the houses of their fathers, even 12 rods, and the rod of Aaron was among their rods. And Moses laid up the rods before Yahweh in the tabernacle of witness. So I'm just going to insert right here. There's a traveling tabernacle that goes around the world. To give you an idea of what Moses' tabernacle looked like. And they said that the 12 rods were put inside the Ark of the Covenant, and then for a time period, and then when they opened the covenant back up, that it was the one that had grew. Just a thought as we finish this one. And it came to pass that on the morrow Moses went into the tabernacle of witness, and behold, the rod of Aaron for the house of Levi was budded, and brought forth buds, and bloomed blossoms, and yielded almonds. So not only did it blossom, it did all of it. It even grew almonds. And Moses brought out all the rods from before Yahweh unto all of Israel, and they looked and took every man his rod. And it came to pass that Yahweh said unto Moses, Bring the rod of Aaron again before the testimony, to be kept for a token against the rebels, and thou shalt quiet, take away their murmuring from me, that they die not. And Moses did so as Yahweh instructed him, so did he. And Israel spake unto Moses, saying, Behold, we die, we perish, we all perish. Whosoever cometh anything near unto the tabernacle of Yahweh shall die. Should we all perish then? They just don't stop. These people just don't stop. Poor Moses. Chapter 50, the deaths of Aaron and Miriam. And it came to pass that the whole congregation, Israel, went into the desert in the first month of the 40th year after leaving Egypt. And while the people abode there, Miriam died and was buried in that place. And all of Israel mourned for 30 days. For Miriam did teach the women in all the ways of Yahweh, even as Moses did teach the men. And she did lead the priestesses, even as Aaron did lead the priests. And it came to pass that there was no water for the congregation, and they gathered themselves together against Moses and against Aaron. And the people did chide with Moses and spake, saying, Would that we had died with our brethren, when our brethren died before Yahweh. And why have you brought up the congregation of Yahweh into this wilderness, that we and our cattle should die here? And Wherefore have ye made us to come up out of Egypt to bring us in unto this evil place? It is no place for seed, or of figs, or of vines, or of pomegranates, neither is there any water to drink. And it came to pass that Moses and Aaron went from the presence of the assembly unto the door of the tabernacle of the congregation, and they fell upon their faces, and the glory of Yahweh appeared unto them. And Yahweh spake unto Moses, saying, Take thy rod, and gather thou the assembly together, thou and Aaron thy brother, and speak ye unto the rock before their eyes, and it shall give forth her water, and thou shalt bring forth to them water out of the rocks. So thou shalt give the congregation and their beasts drink. And so it was that Moses took the rod from before the presence of Yahweh, as Yahweh commanded him. And Moses and Aaron gathered together the congregation before the rock. And Aaron said unto them, Hear now, ye rebels, must we fetch you water out of this rock? And Moses lifted up his hand, and with his rod he smote the rock twice, and the water came out abundantly, and the congregation drank, and their beasts also. And the priestesses sang this song, Spring up, O well, sing ye unto it. The princes dug the well, the nobles of the people dug it, by the direction of the lawgiver with their staves. And it came to pass that Yahweh spake unto Moses and Aaron, saying, Behold, ye believed me not, to sanctify me in the eyes of my children Israel. Therefore ye shall not bring this congregation into the land which I have given them. And it came to pass that Moses sent messengers from Kadesh unto the king of Edom, and thus saith thy brother Israel, Thou knowest all the travail that hath befallen us, how our fathers went down into Egypt, and we have dwelt in Egypt a long time, and the Egyptians vexed us and our fathers. And when we cried unto Yahweh, he heard our voice, and sent an angel, and hath brought us forth out of Egypt. And behold, we are in Kadesh, a city in the utmost of thy border. Let us pass, I pray thee, through thy country. We will not pass through the fields, or through the vineyards, neither will we drink of the water of the wells, but we shall go by the highway of the king. We will not turn to the right hand nor to the left until we have passed thy borders. And it came to pass that Edom said unto him, Thou shalt not pass by me, lest I come out against thee with the sword. And Israel said unto him, We will go by the highway, and if my cattle drink of thy water, then I will pay for it. I will only, without doing anything else, go through on my feet. And Edom said, Thou shalt not go through. And it came to pass that Edom came out against him with much people and with a strong hand. Thus Edom refused to give Israel passage through his border. Therefore Israel turned away from him. And it came to pass in the same year that Israel, even the whole congregation, journeyed from their place in the wilderness and came unto a certain mountain. And Yahweh spake unto Moses and Aaron, saying, Aaron shall be gathered unto his people, for he shall not enter into the land which I have given unto Israel, because ye rebelled against my word, when ye broke forth the waters from the rock. Take Aaron and Eleazar his son, and bring them up into this mountain, and strip Aaron of his garments, and put them on Eleazar his son, and Aaron shall be gathered unto his people, and shall die there. And it came to pass that Moses did as Yahweh instructed, and they went up into the mountain in the sight of all the congregation of Israel. And Moses stripped Aaron of his garments, and put them upon Eleazar his son, and Aaron died there in the mount. And Moses and Eleazar came down from the mount. And when all the congregation saw that Aaron was dead, they mourned for Aaron 30 days, even all the house of Israel. Chapter 51, the brass serpent. And it came to pass that when the king of the Canaanites, which dwelt in the south, heard tell that Israel came by the way of the spies, Then he fought against Israel and took some of them prisoners. And Israel vowed a vow unto Yahweh and said, if thou wilt indeed deliver this people into my hand, then I will utterly destroy their cities. And Yahweh did hearken unto the voice of Israel and delivered up the Canaanites, and they utterly destroyed them and their cities. And it came to pass that Israel journeyed from the mountain by the way of the path along the sea to encompass the land of Edom. And the soul of the people was much discouraged because of the way. And the people spake against Elohim and against Moses. Wherefore have ye brought us up out of Egypt to die in the wilderness? For there is no bread, neither is there any water, and our soul loatheth this light bread. And it came to pass that Yahweh was sore in his wrath against them and sent fiery serpents among the people, and they bit the people, and much people of Israel died. Therefore, people came to Moses and said, we have sinned, for we have spoken against Yahweh and against thee. Pray unto Yahweh that he take away the serpents from among us. And Moses prayed on behalf of the people. And it came to pass that Yahweh said unto Moses, make thee a fiery serpent and set it upon a pole. And it shall come to pass that every one that is bitten, when he looketh upon it, shall live. But they who shall not look, these shall perish. And this shall be as a sign unto my children, Israel, of the easiness of my ways, should they hear and heed my voice. And it came to pass that Moses made a serpent of brass and put it upon a pole. And it came to pass that if a serpent had bitten one of Israel, when they beheld the serpent of brass, they lived. But if they would not look for the simpleness of the task, them they were taken to the grave. Thank you for joining me today on Prophets of Babel. I hope you have enjoyed these last 10 chapters, and I hope you have a great rest of your day.